What's up guys, this is Gavin at Tap Performance. Today we are just going to be grabbing the CVO ST and assessing some damage that was done to it. Bo and I had just got back from a pretty long rally trip, starting off in Panama City, then going up to Myrtle Beach, and then making our way back to Lincoln, Nebraska, where we are from. A couple hours before we got back home, we went to go check the trailer, make sure the bikes were good. More times than not, everything's perfectly fine. Maybe we tighten the straps up again, just make sure everything's secure. This time things did not go as planned. We opened up that back lift gate and saw that our 24 CVO ST was laying on its side against the trailer wall. So obviously we had to reposition that, get it up, and it was actually nothing that we did. We secured the bike, strapped it down using the crash bar on the front of that CVO ST, and those crash bar bolts actually backed out. 3 of them backed out completely, and one of them up towards that neck piece of the frame actually snapped off. So what we're gonna do now is hop in the dyno room, kind of do a little bit of an assessment of the damage and kind of see what all happened to that CVO ST when it got laid on its side. But first things first, we're gonna give it a quick wash just so we can determine what's dirt and what's actually damaged. So let's hop on over to the dyno room, grab the CVO ST and bring it around front and give it a quick wash. All right guys, got the CVO ST out here, ready to give it a wash. On the way over here, I did stop by our fab side and asked one of the guys if they could weld a nut onto that snapped off bolt, just to see if we could get it loose and get that thing extracted. I will attach a quick video just showing kind of what we did, but I wasn't able to get too much. We were able to get that bolt out first try though, so that is way nicer and one less thing to worry about on the CVO. I'll probably go grab some hardware from the hardware store, get the crash bar back on, and then we can assess the damage on the CVO, see what happened to it. Other than that, you know, there's not too much that we can do. Is a lot of little blemishes, nothing too crazy as far as body damage or anything like that. But let me get this washed down, go grab some hardware, and then we can kind of go over some of that damage together. All right guys, I ran and grabbed that hardware from the local hardware store. They had everything we needed. I do want to go over the bolts that we're replacing. That way, if you do have a 24 CVO ST, you can kind of check those mounting points. Make sure that your bolts aren't backing out and you don't get the same situation as us if you do haul your bike. So let's just hop on over to that CVO. I can show you where those bolts are that we are replacing. I've already tapped and cleaned them out, but I will just show you guys these real quick just so you're familiar with the location. All right, on this 24 CVO ST, that crash bar is gonna have 4 mounting points. 2 are gonna be that 1/4 inch 20. And then the side ones right here, you can kind of see it, is gonna be that 3/8 16ths. All right guys, we just got that crash bar and the fresh hardware back on the CVO ST. I wanna show you guys the damage now. So there's 3 main pieces where a little bit of damage had taken place when it was laying on its side against our trailer wall. It's all gonna be on the left hand or clutch hand side of the bike. So let's hop on over there and I'll show you guys kind of what happened. So this has been our rally bike all season. It's been to 4 different rallies this year with us. You can see beforehand, this is where we are putting the straps. The Delrin slider kind of kept it from getting pushed out or falling off. And as I had said earlier, those bolts had backed out, fell, and when we checked the bikes in the trailer, the crash bar was just laying on the ground. The ratchet straps, of course, were loose, and this guy was on its side. So just starting from the front, our windshield, just our stock OEM windshield, took a little bit of damage on the edge here. Nothing too crazy. We have a scuff on the inner fairing here. And like I said, I think us checking frequently kind of helped the damage and, you know, not let it be too much. We were checking it frequently, almost every time we got diesel. So, you know, I'm extremely thankful for that. And of course, we have a little bit of scuffing on the inner fairing here. And last but not least is we just lost the little bar end on our grip here. Not an extremely big deal, but this is all the damage that we had took from that little fall over in our trailer. Like I said, it couldn't have been down for more than 15-20 minutes before we checked it and got it right side up. It's unfortunate, but we're just glad everyone is safe. The bike didn't take too much damage, and we are moving on to see another day. All right, guys, that's everything that happened to the CVO and our little accident. I know it's not too crazy in comparison to what the thumbnail was looking like. Essentially, we made this video in hopes that we can help someone else out that has the 24 CVO ST or has a similar crash bar on their 24. Just make sure those bolts are torqued down, Loctited, because we don't want to see your bike end up on its side like ours. Thanks for sticking around for the full video, guys, and have a great rest of your week.